Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra December 13, 2021. A good behavior change would be ideal to make your life more fun. Being rigid, restricted, and sometimes a bit paranoid would have led you to suddenly feel that you have nothing to hold on to be a person who deserves the best. However, with the new moon in the Regency, you have 2 or 3 situations at your disposal that would make you think otherwise. By the time you locate that you are a person who has more speech skills than you think, you would solve all your instances so that you will soon become great. It means that the transition from Sagittarius to Capricorn would be good for you at all times. Sometimes you want everyone to help you with what you have and what you do, but you do not necessarily have people who are willing to do so. Now, you would be much more selective with everything that contemplates trust in strangers. You would drive away from the bad vibrations of the square between Neptune and the Sun. You will need to work harder and with discipline today. You will be ready to face a new challenge, hoping to solve it directly and quickly. But you will need a more cunning approach. Better to wait a bit until you get more information. Research your opponent to find the best strategy to succeed. Your good mood stimulates those around you. Now is the time to devote yourself to your intimate ties. It would be appropriate to give yourself time, without thinking about your current business. You are intellectually overworked. It's time to start a collaboration, develop a clientele, or make your declaration of love. In any case, it is your will your best asset, and your impulsiveness, your worst enemy. It will be necessary to find the balance. Sentimentally, you find inner peace. Positive influences give you strength and courage. The way to achieve happiness is near, you never let go. Play seduction thoroughly, show yourself sexy and flirtatious. You would start by consuming everything that makes your digestive system feel free. Possibly you would not have consumed the ideal, because you have little time to make everything put on a silver tray. You would resent it and begin to change your eating habits. Today is a good day to listen to your intuition. You will see that your instincts hit the mark. If you make a first impression on someone, your thoughts are most likely valid. Don't ignore these subtle urges that may come your way. With a little more practice, you will find that your nervous system, in many cases, is a useful instrument. So today, listen to your instincts. Luck, unfortunately, does not accompany your sign. You risk a health problem, a slight accident, the occurrence of pain. Fortunately, without seriousness, your bad fortune of the day will turn out to be boring all the same. To prevent this risk, do not provoke your destiny. Avoid excess and always watch where you put your feet so you don't fall. Fighting stress will also help you avoid disappointments. No unnecessary nervousness. Know how to stay zen in all circumstances. Transcendental is how you exercise each of your behaviors, making others value what you have done with evidence so that everything possible to generate success and money grows in your favor. As soon as possible, you would know that you are correct, and so you could improvise, to feel that you have everything going for you. Whereas yesterday was a day to let the fire burn hot, today is a day to put it out. You will find that the fortress will appear as you get to know yourself and focus on yourself rather than trying to venture outside. This is especially true with your romantic relationships, and you will see that the more stable and dependent you are, the more attractive you will be to your crush. There are many things you need to think about, especially your finances, the way you manage money, your professional or trade associations, and even your moral and ethical values about the things you value. If you decide to do the big cleaning, you will run out of time. You will only enjoy half of your weekend. The ready solution would be to share the household chores with your partner or your children. They say out there that the one that covers a lot, little squeezes. If you want to feel responsible love, full of many positive things, you would start by stopping thinking that you do not want anything at all with people who do not offer you such an instance. In that sense, you would be able to organize yourself so that you can, without being blunt, leave those people who do not move a feeling in you. You have the new moon that supports this instance. Today you will enjoy a high sense of friendship with your colleagues. Perhaps you will work on a project together, exchanging creative ideas and opinions. Sometimes you isolate yourself and try to do everything yourself. Now you will feel more excited sharing the energy with others. Allow yourself to enter a pleasant state of collaboration. You will feel good if you do. Are you hesitating between a serene and stable love and a more rock and roll adventure than ever? Be aware that behind his dilettantes and playful attire, this last opportunity could well hide a real relationship. So you can afford to select the sexier of the two. For natives in a relationship, comparing yourself to other lovers, friends, or acquaintances could well harm your harmony. Neither better nor worse than any other, your relationship is yours alone. Don't let the eyes of others destroy you. In case you feel that you do not have the availability to find calm where you want, especially, professionally speaking, you would take advantage of this energy to detach yourself from everything that implies feeling good. With a good time waiting to make things more prosperous starting next year, it would be how you would find the new opportunities. The transit of the signs would make you feel that you have everything at your disposal to get out of any energy of boredom. People don't always see things the way you do. Your incredible sensitivity makes you better able to understand the trends and currents that are everywhere. Communicating this to others is generally a very difficult task. Your internal dialogues are not that easy to put into words. However, today it is possible that you make yourself come out in a fantasy world in which you are the star. Some days at work are less enjoyable than others. You will have the impression of drowning in a glass of water, yet the missions that await you are not so terrible. It happens that you lose motivation if the fatigue that accumulates over the days. Don't worry, the weekend is not far away. The natives of the third decan likely have a sudden urge to go shopping. It is better to resist these temptations for the sake of your finances. Your best friends are asking questions about your current behavior. Qualify your words, listen a little more and try to understand them. Not everyone leads the same life. When you meet again, the atmosphere will be much more peaceful and therefore more pleasant. On the family side, everything is going very well thanks to the support of the stars. You live in perfect harmony with your spouse. You manage to carry out all your activities without ever leaving those around you behind.